Buddhist reincarnation. Have you ever wondered what happens after we die? What if death isn't the end, but just another transition in an endless cosmic journey? Imagine a world where your actions in this life ripple across multiple lifetimes, where every choice you make echoes through different realms of existence. This isn't science fiction. This is the profound Buddhist understanding of reincarnation, a concept that challenges everything we think we know about life and death. Gautama Buddha, over 2,500 years ago, radically challenged the materialistic view that death is the final curtain. While some ancient philosophers believed we simply cease to exist, Buddha proposed something far more complex and fascinating. He argued that consciousness doesn't simply end, it transforms. Think of reincarnation like a flame passing from one candle to another. The flame isn't exactly the same, but it's not completely different either. Your consciousness moves through different existences, carrying the energy of your past actions, what Buddhists call karma. It's like a cosmic bank account where every good or harmful action gets recorded and eventually comes back to you. But here's where it gets truly mind-blowing. Buddhists believe you don't just get reborn as a human. There are actually 6 different realms of existence, from heavenly divine realms to hellish experiences, and everything in between. Your karma determines which realm you'll inhabit in your next life. The Tibetan Buddhist tradition even describes an intricate 49-day intermediate state called bardo, where your consciousness transitions between lives. During this period, you're guided by peaceful and wrathful deities, helping you navigate this transformative journey. Most fascinating is the Buddhist concept of anatta, the idea that there's no permanent, unchanging soul. Instead, you're more like a constantly shifting river of experiences, with each moment influencing the next. Your identity isn't fixed. It's fluid, dynamic, and interconnected. This isn't just philosophical speculation. For millions of Buddhists worldwide, reincarnation isn't a theory. It's a lived spiritual reality. It offers a profound perspective on personal responsibility. Every action matters because it shapes not just your current life, but potentially countless future lives. So the next time you're faced with a moral choice, imagine, what if this decision echoes across multiple lifetimes? What if your smallest act of kindness or moment of anger ripples through the universe in ways you can't even comprehend? Reincarnation invites us to see life not as a single linear journey, but as an infinite, interconnected dance of consciousness. Are you ready to expand your understanding of existence? Reincarnation in Christianity. Many people assume reincarnation is completely foreign to Christianity, but historical and biblical evidence suggests a far more complex story. In fact, early Christian writings reveal a surprisingly nuanced conversation about the possibility of multiple lives. Let's dive into the biblical intrigue. Remember the moment when Jesus was asked, "Who do people say I am?" The disciples responded with something fascinating, that people believed he might be the reincarnation of Elijah, Jeremiah, or another prophet. This wasn't dismissed as heresy, but seriously considered. Geddes McGregor, an Episcopalian priest and philosophy professor, made a controversial case for the compatibility of reincarnation with Christian doctrine. He argued that the concept isn't as far-fetched as many believe. In fact, some early Christian theologians like Origen seem to secretly teach forms of spiritual rebirth that sound remarkably like reincarnation. Here's a shocking statistic that will blow your mind. A 2009 Pew Forum survey revealed that 22% of American Christians believe in some form of reincarnation. That's millions of Christians wrestling with a concept traditionally considered taboo. The controversy goes deep. St. Jerome's letters reveal a fascinating cover-up. In translations of Origen's On First Principles, references to soul transmigration were deliberately concealed. Jerome quoted Origen's original text, which suggested souls could be reborn. Those who require bodies are clothed with them, and when fallen souls have lifted themselves up to better things, their bodies are once more annihilated. But it wasn't all acceptance. The Catholic Church firmly rejected reincarnation, citing biblical passages like Hebrews 9:27, which states that humans are appointed to die once, and after that, to face judgment. Church fathers like Augustine of Hippo were vocal opponents. Interestingly, some biblical passages hint at more complex spiritual dynamics. The interaction between Jesus and John the Baptist raises profound questions. When asked if he was Elijah, John's response was nuanced. Jesus himself referred to John as a spiritual manifestation of Elijah, saying, "If you are willing to accept it, he is the Elijah who was to come." This isn't about proving reincarnation as a literal truth, but exploring the deeper spiritual questions. What if rebirth is a metaphorical journey of spiritual transformation? What if each life is an opportunity for soul growth, for learning, for becoming more aligned with divine purpose? Some Christian mystics and theologians interpret reincarnation not as a physical rebirth, but as a spiritual rebirth, the transformation of consciousness, the shedding of old patterns, the continuous evolution of the soul. Consider the profound implications. If every life is a chance to grow, to heal, to become more compassionate, wouldn't that change how you live? Wouldn't that make each moment more sacred, each choice more intentional? This isn't about replacing traditional Christian theology, but expanding our understanding. It's an invitation to see spiritual growth as a continuous, beautiful journey of transformation. Reincarnation in Hinduism. What if your soul was an eternal traveler, moving through countless lifetimes, learning, growing, and evolving with each journey? Imagine a cosmic adventure where death isn't an ending, but just another transition in an infinite spiritual odyssey. Welcome to the profound world of Hindu reincarnation, a concept so much more complex and mind-blowing than you've ever imagined. In Hinduism, your soul, or Atman, is like an indestructible spark of consciousness, virtually immortal. It doesn't just die, it transforms. Think of it like a traveler changing clothes. As the Bhagavad Gita poetically describes, as after casting away worn-out garments, a man later takes new ones. So after casting away worn-out bodies, the embodied self encounters other new ones. But here's where it gets fascinating. Your next life isn't random. It's a direct result of your current actions, your karma. Every single choice you make right now is like placing a bet on your future existence. Good intentions and actions, they're your ticket to a more fortunate rebirth. Negative actions, they'll create challenges in your next life. Contrary to popular Western imagination, Hinduism doesn't believe in a permanent heaven or hell. Instead, your soul cycles through different realms and forms, sometimes in heavenly experiences, sometimes in challenging ones, always with the opportunity to learn and grow. The ultimate goal? Moksha, a state of ultimate liberation where your individual soul merges with the cosmic consciousness, Brahman. It's like graduating from the school of life, breaking free from the endless cycle of rebirth. Interestingly, not all Hindu traditions see this journey the same way. Some, like the Dvaita Vedanta tradition, see God as separate from the human soul. Others, like Advaita Vedanta, believe your soul is fundamentally identical to the divine. You just don't realize it yet. The 20th century philosopher Sri Aurobindo added another mind-blowing layer. He saw reincarnation as a cosmic evolution of consciousness. Plants become animals, animals become humans, with each rebirth bringing more intelligence, more awareness. Imagine the implications. Your current life isn't just a random occurrence. It's a crucial chapter in an epic spiritual journey. Every challenge is an opportunity, every relationship a lesson, every moment a chance for growth. So here's a provocative question. If you knew your actions were shaping not just this life, but future existences, how would you live differently? Would you be more compassionate, more intentional, more aware of the ripple effects of your choices. Reincarnation isn't just a belief, it's an invitation to see yourself as part of a vast, interconnected spiritual ecosystem, to recognize that your soul is on an infinite journey of transformation, learning, and ultimately, enlightenment. Are you ready to expand your understanding of existence? To see beyond the limits of a single lifetime? Your soul's adventure is just beginning. Reincarnation in Jainism. In Jainism, your soul isn't just living one life, it's on an epic cosmic journey through 8.4 million possible birth destinies. That's right, 8.4 million potential existences, each offering a unique opportunity for spiritual growth and karmic evolution. Picture your soul as an eternal traveler, moving through different realms of existence. One moment, you could be a demigod in heavenly planes, the next, a human, then perhaps an ant, a plant, or even a microscopic organism. Each form is not a punishment, but a profound learning experience. Here's the mind-blowing part. Your current actions are like seeds planted for future harvests. A kind thought today could mean a prosperous human birth tomorrow. A moment of cruelty might result in experiencing suffering in a lower life form. It's not divine judgment. It's a natural consequence of your choices. Jainism introduces a revolutionary concept. There's no external God determining your fate. You are the architect of your destiny. Every emotion, every action accumulates as karma, an energetic record that guides your soul's journey. Imagine the 4 primary realms of existence. Heavenly planes for the most virtuous, human world, the most balanced realm, animal and plant kingdoms, hellish experiences for those with negative karmic accumulation. But here's a profound twist. Even the tiniest souls called nigodas are part of this cosmic dance. These microscopic beings exist in plant tissues, root vegetables, living in massive colonies, each carrying its own karmic potential. The Jain perspective transforms how we see responsibility. Your life isn't just about personal comfort, it's about conscious, compassionate living. Every interaction matters. Every breath is an opportunity for spiritual refinement. Want to change your future? Start by transforming your present. Practice nonviolence, cultivate compassion, release attachments. These aren't just moral guidelines, they're strategic spiritual investments. This isn't just a belief system. It's a radical invitation to live with complete awareness, to recognize that you're not just a human having a temporary experience, but an eternal soul on an extraordinary journey of evolution.